Yes, again, Grenada, Carrico, Pity, Martinique, Trinidad, Tobago, the Caribbean, the entire Caribbean. Welcome to another Mikey Life program, people. This is where it all happens. We're talking about the good, we are talking about the bad, and we are talking about the Mikey. How are you doing today? It's always a pleasure, man. Listen, man, you have no idea. But anyway, let's welcome you. Hope that you had a good day at work, a good day at home, a good day at school. However you spent your day, big up all yourself. Now, Olia, we have a few things to tell Olia about tonight, boy, in terms of the headlines. So here's what: the National Democratic Congress to choose new political leader at its upcoming convention. As well, suspect charged in Carriacou homicide. We'll talk about that. Morris Bishop International Airport drug bust. We were telling you about that last night. We're going to tell you more tonight. Police lay charge after social media video post. Now this is different. Different. The law is spreading its wings. And we will explain that to you in a moment. Man charged with rape of girl, 14, who is now pregnant. We will explain that to you too. 26 so far killed and just around now 400 injured after earthquake rocks North Pakistan. They say tremors felt as far as in India. We're going to talk about that and more things on the program tonight, people. If you have not yet done so, share the business. Sharing is very important and sharing is caring. One thing alone we ask of you on the program, share the business. Particularly those of you who are on Facebook. Share the thing, man. All here. Hold on. We're coming back. We want to let you know that the headlines is brought to you through the kind compliments of WPG10, and that is channels 10 on cable and 11. We are live on cable. And I mean cable, YouTube, Facebook, the Digicel app, the Playgo app. I'm telling you, we everywhere now. We like the air you breathe. Anyway, people, we're coming back. And see when we come back, pop. It's real news in Olelili Lolo. So stay tuned.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom
for me and you.
I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. What a wonderful world.
Give your kids a new start this term with back-to-school deals from Quartz. Save big with great deals store-wide. Get desktop, laptops, tablets, backpacks, and so much more. Get it all now with Quartz Ready Finance, with nothing down and nothing to pay for 30 days. Get a new start back to school with great deals from Quartz, bringing value home.
They're coming from near and far to blaze the gospel in song. Saturday, October 26th, Grenada National Stadium. Get ready to break every chain. Featuring for the first time in Grenada, Grammy Award-winning gospel artist Tasha Cobbs. And live from Jamaica, the sensational Jermaine Edwards. And many more. Tickets on sale now at gotofet.com. Stay tuned to this station for more info.
Grenada, this one will have you rolling.
I'm breaking up with you.
Look way.
It's over.
The first annual KFC Come Laugh With Us comedy show featuring live from Nigeria comedy sensation Emanuela Success and the Mark Angel comedy crew.
I've sent the date.
See you when I come.
Set the date. Mark the day. Saturday, December 14th. Grenada National Stadium. Get your early bird ticket.
Kids on the 16th, $30.
Adults, $50.
Kids on the 16th, VIP tickets, $80.
Adults, $150. Get your tickets online at GoToFet, TicketPal, and your regular ticket outlets. Grenada, this one will have you rolling.
It's my money.
It's my money.
It's my money, and I need it now!
Grenada, come get your money. Oh, and did I mention 2 cars? Get ready for the massive Cars and Cash Mega Bingo, where you can win 2 sleek Suzuki Swift sports cars plus $40,000 in cash.
Wow!
It's an event you don't want to miss. Sunday, October 6th at the National Stadium from 5 p.m. Get your tickets for only $60 for 1 or $100 for 2. Just imagine, on Sunday, October 6th, you can walk to the venue and drive away in a Suzuki Swift sports car plus $40,000 in cash at the massive Cars and Cash Mega Bingo. Sponsored by Carol, Glenell, Mikey Live, GoToVet.com, and Waggy T Rentals and Sound Company.
That's my car.
And if you say it's your car, it's yours, we can argue with you. It's everybody else's own too. Anyway, let me go. Oh yeah. All right. So now the first thing that I want to tell all you about, boy, is a very interesting initiative that was undertaken by the folks at Sandals and Maurice Bishop International Airport. Check it out, boy. They did that on Friday, boy. You understand? They say as part of the activities to mark International Coastal Cleanup Day, members of the Sandals Foundation at Sandals Grenada and the Maurice Bishop International Airport collaborated on Friday, September 20th to bring some much needed attention to Devil's Bay. I don't know why they call the place so, you know. Let's ride down by the airport, you drive down by, you pass Sandals and you go down there. Nice beach, you know, we just go there and fish. I never know that the name was called Devil's Bay. Me ain't going back there, you know, dog. I don't care what they tell me, you know. You know what I mean? Me ain't paying stupid. They call the place Devil Bay. I ain't going back. Now, the beach is most frequented by fishermen and adventure seekers who oftentimes do not properly dispose of their litter. Further, giveness of the beach location, the entrance to the beach has been subjected to illegal dumping. Now, plastic bottles accounted for 70% of waste collected, with various microplastics and styrofoam making up the remaining trash. A few standard items also collected were a television, what? A standing fan, shoes, tires, and fishing lines. The 45-minute exercise was executed by a 35-member team, and a total of 116 pounds of waste, not including the bulky items, was collected. Larissa Mark, Environment, Health and Safety Manager for Sandals Grenada, said that the cleanup is one of many sensitization drive or exercises conducted by the resort. She says that Sandals Foundation and by extension all Sandals resorts place a great deal of focus on educating our team members and the public on the importance of safeguarding our environment. This time we invited our colleagues at the Maurice Bishop International Airport to come along, and they were ready and willing to participate and help us spread the anti-litter and ocean protection message, she said. In expressing gratitude, Lenworth Gordon, marketing manager for the MBIA, said, quote, "I hope this is the first of many more collaborations. Thank you to the Sandals family for inviting us, and remember, we are always here to help and support," unquote. All right, so people, that was a really nice initiative, and you know, things like that, we like to tell all about it. Yeah, so all doesn't hear that and see that and them know nowhere else. So it's here on the program. So that's them collecting the trash and things like that, and about to dispose of it. All right, we are. I'll give them a clap now. I think I tell you all. I reading some of you all. Do you have something? Or, listen, when I tell you all of them, things clap. Right. Oh yeah. Last year around now, so we told you about something interesting that was happening. Let me put it on all the screen, now, man. The sinking of the ship MV Tyrrell. Look it right there. You know, it was about a year ago. Now, on September 25th, 2018, the commissioned Grenada Coast Guard boat, the Terrell Bay, having been professionally cleaned at Clark's Court Bay Marina, was towed out to sea and sunk at her final resting place, becoming Grenada's newest wreck diving site. Now, the Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association was honored, they say, to be the main sponsor of the cleaning and sinking of the Terrell Bay, and they say they're happy to report that in her first year in her new home, she has been visited by 3,607 divers who have all been thrilled to explore her uniqueness. Dog, you know, you're like 3,607 divers in her. They say she pretty. She sits at the bottom of the sea and pretty, pretty, pretty. You understand? No. In addition to the Terrell Bay, in March of 2018, the Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association sponsored the sinking of the cargo vessel Anina to add to Grenada's wreck sites. Since her sinking, the Anina has been visited by 3,983 divers. You understand? So they're doing good. You understand? Yeah. Me not a big set of diver, but I'm going to mind taking a little look and see how it. Listen, underwater pretty, you know. If all you think above water nice, underwater pretty, pretty, pretty. Yeah. Anyway, let me go. Oh, yeah. The next thing we want to tell all you about, boys, is that the National Democratic Congress, one of Grenada's main political parties, they're getting ready for their 2019 convention. They are now set to be in full votes. What? Yes, man. Firing on all cylinders, the National Democratic Congress. They're mobilizing their people, their supporters, and so on. The convention date is the 3rd of November at the Trade Center. One of the major things that will be happening is the election of a new political leader. And who can guess? I get a little word here. Hold on, let me pull it up for you. Let me see the name. Who can guess who the next leader will be of the National Democratic Congress? Huh? I could tell all later, but we like to keep the suspense. You know what I mean? So all of the delegates and them, they will be called upon to select the new leader. So we go see what's going on. Now, after the polls in 2018, the party's leader, then Nazim Burke, he called it quit, say, well, you know, it's over. He's giving somebody else an opportunity to lead the party. And then the deputy took over, which is Joseph Anda, as the interim leader. Whether he's going to be contesting as, you know, for the position, time will tell. Yeah, son. So anyway, there you go. Let me see the names. Let me see who the names are. Mike. My brother said Terry Forrester. Well, Terry Forrester, nah. Come on. Nah, I don't think so. Anyway, somebody said Franca for the next leader. Franca, Terry for. Come on, be serious. Franca. Franca. Okay. Anyway, lady that. Some people calling names that don't even name the party. Anyway, so let me do that. Earlier, the Grenada Football Association, that's according to my colleagues at WFM, is today launching its 4-year strategy plan. The plan is aimed at focusing on the pathway for the further development of the game in the Spice Isle. It's said to have come out of several rounds of discussions with football officials from various clubs. At the launch of the strategic plan for football in Grenada today, several officials associated with FIFA would have been present, particularly the regional director of football, Grenada's Marlon Glean. Grenada is currently undergoing its CONCACAF Nations League campaign with a vision to qualify for the next Gold Cup tournament. Yeah, man, we're doing good. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to make news shot tonight. Shot. Baby boy had his vaccine today and kind of grumpy, you know. So, you know, daddy, do this. Yo. Parents, what do you do when your baby is crying a lot because he has gotten his flu shots and things like that? Yeah? What do you do to soothe them? Sometimes all you can do is just like cuddle them and cry, right? Yeah. I'm children and I'm so sweet, eh? Anyway, let's leave that talk. Man, all the business. You come here for that. So, the next thing that we have to tell all about, boy, we're going up in with some serious business right now with regards to police-related matters. And here this piece. Carriacou police, they have arrested and charged a relative. Eh? You know, we were telling all you about that last night. Yeah? They have arrested and charged a relative in connection with the death of an 81-year-old Charles Joe Allard, Carriacou. Yeah? A relative, you know. I ain't making it up. The charge of non-capital murder was laid against Randolph Lawrence, 52, childminder of London, England at the weekend when the charge was laid, right? Lawrence appeared at the St. George's Magistrates Court on Monday, 23rd September and was remanded to her magistrate's prisons. Allard was found dead at his home with a stab wound to the chest on August 20th, 2019. At that time, it was being reported that it could have been a self-inflicted wound. The talk spread. But there was some who were skeptical about the circumstances, you know. And so police did their investigation. The pathologist got involved. And then lo and behold, a relative for the death of an 81-year-old Jed. 81, you live your whole life. You go through Hurricane Ivan, Janet, hurricane politics, hurricane drought, hurricane, all kind of thing. And to die from a stab wound at 81, unheard of. You're telling me? Somebody say, Shirin, well, how you reach there? Shirin say, what wrong with Carriacou people? Well, Shirin, how you reach there? One person, Shirin, that has been charged for that, not the whole of Carriacou, one person. Shirin, how are we looking for time? Oh, yeah. I don't done yet. Police have summarily charged 2 bus drivers after investigating a social media post that sparked concerns about dangerous driving on the nation's roads. Now, I want to refresh your memory to a video that seemed to have been taken on the 28th of August and posted on the 29th on social media. Now, in that video, bus drivers were seen driving like if they're on Paul's airstrip, moving in a kind of way. And so the video sparked outrage. I ain't making it up. The video sparked outrage. After it was posted, people. You understand? That's in the Cherry Hill area. And so a driving vehicle that is supposed to be on the left was recording while all these things is happening on the right. You understand? Going up Cherry Hill. No. But if you see comments, if you see views, thousands of them, of views and shares and things, with people expressing their disgust in what appeared to be, based on the captured image and video, reckless driving. So now the police took charge and conducted an investigation in the business. And Richardson Allard of New Hampshire St. George and Terence Mitchell of Moran St. John were both charged with 1 count each of dangerous driving in connection with that video that began circulating on social media in August. Now, the Royal Grenada Police Force say that they would like to thank and encourage the general citizenry to continue to speak out against unsafe driving practices. What I never heard that yet. So folks, there aren't many cases in which we can speak of where we can say that the police got involved to this extent based on videos posted or pictures or comments made on social media. So what we are seeing now, social media is now becoming more into our reality, into our daily lives. I don't get hard when people talking about everything that's social media, everything that's social media. How shall I know it? Social media is now part of our culture. Yeah, I mean, it's part of our lives now. Yeah? Imagine a man posts a video on social, and the next thing you know, the man get charged by police. I'm not making it up. What you call me for? What you call me for? What I put in my speaker? I feel to just listen. Just take the call online now. Are there any program when they calling me? Should I take the call? You understand? I never see that yet, boy. Let me respect on the program. Don't call me on the program when I do on the program. I don't know how they on the program. Or you say, hey Mikey, give me a chance, no dread. Anyway, so yeah. Hey, Brother John, how you doing on the program? Good night to hear. So them police and them, they ain't playing that way. You know what I mean? Yeah, boy, they ain't playing that. Them police jaded. Yeah, boy, what? Anyway, lately that talk. Oh yeah, we moving on. Here the next piece. In a separate incident. Are we looking for time showing? Police arrested and charged Dennis Cato of Calivini St. George for the offense of dangerous driving. Additional charges of uttering a forged document, deceiving a police officer, and 2 counts of driving without a driver's license were also laid. But yes, boy, woosa, Mikey, woosa. You understand? Hold on. Right. Now, folks, I'm live via Facebook. You understand? So I cannot really interfere with the Facebook app to disengage the call that is coming in. All right? I apologize for that, but I will give that person who's trying to call me some choice words. I text the guy and I said, don't call me. Look, I said, don't call me. The man asked me, why? Anyway, let's go. Breathe, Mikey, breathe. So the next thing that we have to tell you about now, we're going back to this particular, right? So uttering a forged document, deceiving a police officer, and 2 counts of driving without a driver's license were also laid against Cato. Now, he was granted bail in the sum of $15,000 with 1 surety to reappear at the St. George's Magistrates Court, that's number 3 court, on November 11th, 2019. We're moving on. Olia, the next thing we have to tell Olia about. Hear this one. Moon using all the lily lolo. Now, we want to move away from Grenada just a bit. We told earlier of a man who was wanted in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and was caught in Grenada. You understand? Look. Y'all remember that? You remember this guy? No. According to an eyewitness report, and when we talk about eyewitness, we're talking about the eyewitness news, right? Kenton Chance and his team in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This man, who was nabbed in Grenada after police in St. Vincent issued a wanted man bulletin for him, has been charged with rape and indecent assault of a 14-year-old girl. You understand? The girl is now pregnant. But they are not sure if she's pregnant as a result of any incident that occurred between her and the accused. So he's expected to reappear in court in a few days from now. All right? And that's for bail review in connection with the charges. He's charged with 2 counts of rape, 2 counts of attempted rape, and 1 count of indecent assault of the minor. Eh? Let me leave that one alone here, Papa. Let me leave that one alone. All you, we moving on. We have to tell all you about the drug boss. Let me show all you. Let me show all you thing. Yeah, we get the footage. You think we can't get footage? We get the footage. So we have this. Oh, but before we go to that, Daddy man, and you know what? You see that on the screen? You see what the man name is? Bentley, you know. Bentley. And every time I see that, I get like a horror too. You know why? Because she maybe know she's making a criminal. So what I'm saying is, miss, you didn't have to cover it up with trying to put on an expensive name on the child. You could have been a little more realistic. Call him man something else, not Bentley. You're disrespecting him, people brand. You could have called him anything. Wheelbarrow. You understand? Something. Cat. You understand? You call him man Bentley. Anyway, Bentley you want is Bentley you get. So, coming back to Grenada now. This picture, boy, is a picture of what appears to be banned substance, cocaine, in the hidden compartment of a suitcase. Yeah? Caught at Morris Bishop Highway. Not Morris Bishop Highway, Morris Bishop International Airport. And so now we can tell you a St. David resident who checked in luggage turned up 2 kilos of cocaine hidden in a false compartment has been charged with trafficking of a controlled drug. Alston Nicole Edwards, a 33-year-old of Windsor Forest, was, well, at the end somebody tell me he wasn't Windsor Forest, he was, well, anyway, I stand for where you're from, that's a small thing. Was nabbed by police on September 18th. No, that's police information coming in here now, as he attempted to board an outbound flight at the Morris Bishop International Airport. They say he appeared at the St. George's Magistrates Court on Monday, yesterday, and was remanded to her magistrate's prison. He will reappear in court on October 3rd, 2019. We heard from a news report yesterday. I ain't making it up. We heard from a news report yesterday that the said individual was on bail for another offense and had his passport seized, to avoid, skipping bail. According to reports in which we could not independently confirm, the individual was able to obtain another passport. I never heard that yet. And so attempting to leave the country. Not with his swinging hands, of course not. I don't leave the country with swinging hands, no. He come bearing gifts for the police. Yes. So anyway, people, the story end and the way I've been. I want a pen to write me Nenen. Well, these days, Nenen don't need no pen in a WhatsApp. Never hear that yet. How are we looking for time? People, we're moving on. I get more messages on the program. Oh God. Folks, I want y'all to hear me out. My mom was diagnosed with cancer, and you know, she was doing her chemotherapy and stuff like that, and that thing mashed up. And I never seen my mom give up. I think she was very strong. You know what I mean? Never saw her give up. You know, all of that, she just ignored the thing. She just going to her doctor's appointment like normal. But you know, chemo does mash you up. And I saw this lady go down so much that she couldn't raise her hands to take off her cap from her head. Or she couldn't take her cloak off her back because she was so weak. And there was one day, she was trying to raise her legs to get into the vehicle. It's not very high. But her legs wouldn't move. It just wouldn't go. I said, well, Mom, let me help you. And no, she don't want that because she wants to be able to do it for herself. And she said, I got this, I could do it. And in her attempt to go into that vehicle, although her legs said no, she said, you know what she said? You know what she said? She said, the devil is a liar. And that kind of mindset, you can't go wrong in keeping positive and not accepting any negativity in your life. Ignoring the trials that comes to you by looking ahead. She says the devil is a liar and she's going to be good. Never forget that. So tonight, I want everybody on the program, those who always talking, and those who don't say nothing to write on the program for me, the devil is a liar. I can make it. And I will make it. I just feel like saying that for what it's worth. Is somebody on the program? Somebody just tell me, yes, somebody in the program who needs to hear that. The devil is a liar. Hey, God is good. We're moving on. Oh, yeah. The next thing that we have, how are we looking for time, by the way? I tell you, I don't really want to stay too long in the program tonight, you know. Father duties. Maybe a little grumpy tonight, boy. Yeah, boy. They give me like shots and things, you know, the vaccine and things like that. And yeah, it seems to be in a little bit of pain and things like that. Take each shot like a boss and you make me feel proud, you know. Today the man take them shot, bap, 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 like nothing. But a few hours later, no. Small man. Yeah, boy. Everybody says he's so handsome. Yeah, and he looks like me. I feel good because I know, you know, if you say my son handsome and he look like me, that means. Anyway, let me go. So, for the Westerhall Secondary School, they're having their reunion, and we want to tell you about that before we move on. All right? So, the Alumni Association, they are requesting the assistance of all members, past members, well, you know, in aid of a highly anticipated reunion, which is going to be happening on November 30th. They're asking for a donation of $50 to help make it a fun-filled event. So they're saying on Thursday, 26th September, they're having a meeting at the school from 5 p.m. and they would like to have more discussion on upcoming events and so on. The school is celebrating 20 years already. It's like 10 years ago, I think the school, 20 years already. So they're celebrating 20 years next year, God's willing, you know. So they say they wanted to be really big. Yeah? So they want the support of all the past students and so on, okay? So they say for further information, you can call 405-0263 or 536-3861. Yeah? You could also check out the page, WHSS, Westerhall Secondary School, class from 2004 to now. Alright? You could also WhatsApp 419-9005. Yes. Yes. How are you looking for time? I see McQueen on the program. Big up McQueen and them on the program. You understand? Only way. We got news of an earthquake, boy. Very, 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 very powerful earthquake in Pakistan. No boy. And believe it or not, it has claimed lives. mash up roads and stuff like that. You understand? So what we were able to find out before coming on the program, at least 26 people were confirmed killed and more than 300 injured after a 5.8 magnitude earthquake jolted several cities in the north part of Pakistan, including the capital Islamabad. It happened on Tuesday. Yeah? They say they felt tremors as far as India. They say it was dread. So they're looking to pick up the pieces and so on. Jan, no. All yeah. We had to conquer blessings, you know, because we get away from all them kind of things on them. And making it up, you know. We get away from all that on them. All yeah. If you know of anybody here, tell them, call 420-8226. Don't call me. Call 420-8226. Welcome to the hot list. So, Sherlan Ambrose, please call the number. You're from Gove. Garvey McPhee Gove. Raymond Lewis Grandroy. Gary George Gove. Augustus Maitland Buseju. Ingrid Melville. That's from Tempe. We also have Sheldon James from Lamorde. Travis Noel from Grand Anse. Judy Philbott from Lamorde. Then we have Ruth Paul from River Road, St. George. Dexter Francis, St. Paul, St. George. We have Byron Frank from Vendôme, St. George. We have Ashanti John from Grand Anse. Then we have Donisha Bud from Hope in St. Andrew. Rudolph Charles from Pearls in St. Andrew. Natasha Charles from Telescope in St. Andrew. Kimron Alexander from Maribo in St. Andrew. Amoy Mark from Paraclete in St. Andrew. Brendan Douglas from Harford Village in St. Andrew. Sojeen Blair from Balthazar, St. Andrew. Ricky Lalji from Hope in St. Andrew. Then we have Errol Rubin from Pearls. And we have Andrel Noel from Shantimel in St. Patrick. Again, please call 420-8226. And folks, we've been telling you the Grand Anse Bus Association and Bus Owners Association, they'll be having a barbecue boy. And you know, they want people to support them because, you know, out of those little things that they do, fundraisers that they do, they are doing things worthwhile. Yeah? So they will be having a barbecue, luncheon, and a social. You get a fish, chicken, pork. Saturday, 28th September. It will be starting at 11 a.m. and go until 10 p.m. And it's happening at the Mount Rouge playing field, and the tickets are only $20. All right? So all you get all the tickets and things like that, and support this worthy venture. Even if you're busy and things like that, still support. You don't have to go. Just give them people money. Hey. Yeah, Zan. So here what we're going to do, right, folks? Permit me to take a quick break. When we come back, we've got the entertainment piece for you. We've got the weather and as well the national report in which we all love. We'll be back.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom
For me and you.
I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. What a wonderful world.
Give your kids a new start this term with back-to-school deals from Quartz. Save big with great deals store-wide. Get desktop, laptops, tablets, backpacks, and so much more. Get it all now with Quartz Ready Finance with nothing down and nothing to pay for 30 days. Get a new start back to school with great deals from Quartz. Bringing value home.
They're coming from near and far to blaze the gospel in song. Saturday, October 26th, Grenada National Stadium. Get ready to break every chain. Featuring for the first time in Grenada, Grammy Award-winning gospel artist Tasha Cobbs. Live from Jamaica, the sensational Jermaine Edwards.
Jesus, your presence
and many more. Tickets on sale now at gotofet.com. Stay tuned to this station for more info.
Grenada, this one will have you rolling.
I'm breaking up with you. It's over.
The first annual KFC Come Laugh With Us comedy show featuring live from Nigeria comedy sensation Emanuela Success and the Mark Angel comedy crew.
I've sent the date. See you when I come.
Set the date. Mark the date. Saturday, December 14th. Grenada National Stadium. Get your early bird ticket.
Kids on the 16, $30.
Adults, $50.
Kids on the 16, VIP tickets, $80.
Adults, $150. Get your tickets online at GoToFet, TicketPal, and your regular ticket outlets. Grenada, this one will have you rolling.
It's my money.
It's my money.
It's my money, and I need it now.
Grenada, come get your money. Oh, and did I mention 2 cars? Get ready for the massive Cars and Cash Mega Bingo, where you can win 2 sleek Suzuki Swift sports cars plus $40,000 in cash. Wow. It's an event you don't want to miss. Sunday, October 6th at the National Stadium from 5 p.m. Get your tickets for only $60 for 1 or $100 for 2. Just imagine, on Sunday, October 6th, you can walk to the venue and drive away in a Suzuki Swift sports car plus $40,000 in cash at the massive Cars and Cash Mega Bingo. Sponsored by Carol, Glenelg, Mikey Live, GoToFet.com, and Waggity Rentals and Sound Company.
That's my car.
That's my car. That's what they say. Folks, now we enter into a very interesting segment of our program. Every night we try to give you a performance or a musical production from one of our local recording artists. And tonight we want to feature an artist from St. Patrick who has been in the limelight for a while. He has tasted glory, some highs and some lows, but he remains consistent. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you tonight Terra the Governor.
Rang ka ka tang ka tang ka tang tang tang. Boy boy boy. 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 These matches go strike, prayer go light. Somebody there tonight, and people balling. Boy, 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 know they run. Boy, 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 the light, turn on the flame. When I done, they go call me name. People balling. Boy, 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 know they run. Boys back in their place, and in their face, make them give up before the race. Lad, like I come to flag it up, keep the rags them turning over their head, up in the air, rag everywhere. Must go to play now. Like I come to flag it up, keep the rags them turning over. And God, please protect my steps as I go to mash up this place. They should know that this aspect doesn't play with people. They big, they bad, they beat their chest. They should know that this aspect doesn't play with people. So tell them I am a kinda fella, a bad sun, rain any weather. And if they think it's over, tell them it just begun. These matches
Governor. Yes, woy, woy, woy. This was one of the hits for 2019. Woy, woy, woy. Woy, woy, woy. This video has been viewed thousands of times on YouTube. You too can be featured on the Mikey Live program by submitting your videos. Send your videos, the links to your videos or a file to admin@mikeylive.com so that you can be featured. If you have a suggestion of an artist who should be featured on the program, please go ahead and send us that suggestion via our email. Again, that is admin@mikeylive, that's MIKEYLIVE.com. All right, folks, and the next thing that we have for you on tonight's program is the favorite part of your program, is the National Report.
Prime Minister calls for action on climate change adaptation in meeting at the UN. Details to this story and more in the National Report. With the details to the news for Tuesday, September 24th, I am Leslie Ann Johnson. Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honourable Keith Mitchell has called for action on climate change adaptation as he addressed a meeting on the fringes of the United Nations General Assembly. Dr. Mitchell, who is a co-commissioner of the Global Commission on Adaptation, the GCA, says Caribbean countries are embarking on various initiatives to address climate change, but there is a need to do more.
We need action, not more talk. Action that will reduce the cost of the impact of climate change. Action that will provide sustainable mechanisms to help people and communities to cope. Action that will enable us to build the resilience required. Action that will enable us to reduce losses and strengthen our economic and social capital. Such actions, colleagues, however, need to be fully resourced. I therefore call on the international community and those who are listening to join in this effort and provide the financing required to climate-proof or vulnerable countries.
The Prime Minister pledged Grenada's commitment to continue being a partner in the work of the GCA, and he commended the Commission for helping to change the focus on climate change from mitigation of greenhouse gases to adaptation and resilience. Tuesday's GCA event at the UN headquarters in New York was the launching pad for a year of action, which is intended to advance the recommendations in the Commission's flagship report, which was issued earlier this month. The Year of Action will also help accelerate adaptation around the world, improve human well-being, and result in more sustainable economic development and security. The year will culminate with a Climate Adaptation Summit in the Netherlands in October 2020. Dr. Mitchell has been one of the co-commissioners of the Global Adaptation Commission since it was launched in October last year. The Commission, according to its website, has a mandate to manage the effects of climate change through technology, planning and investment. The Commission is led by former United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, along with Bill Gates and World Bank CEO Kristalina Georgieva. 2 emergency operating centers are to be constructed in the state, one on the mainland and the other on the sister isle Carriacou, at a total cost of $6.5 million. That announcement by the Honorable Nicholas Steele, Minister for Health, Social Security and International Business, during Tuesday's post-cabinet briefing.
We're pleased to announce the construction of 2 emergency operating centers, one in Grenada and one in Carriacou. The one in Grenada is going to be in Monjalou, estimated cost $3.9 million. Completion date estimated to be 31st of March 2021. And the one in Carriacou, estimated cost $2.6 million. Completion date estimated to be 20th of February 2021. Both of these facilities come with the kind donations from the United States government. Through coordination with Southcom and Naval Facilities Command, who are the ones in this region that help deal with emergencies, national emergencies, for the islands.
Using the opportunity to commend the National Disaster Management Agency NADMA for timely dissemination of information regarding Tropical Storm Karen on Sunday, Minister Steele said his government is looking forward to the commencement of the structures to strengthen the agency's ability to respond to natural disasters. A contract has already been awarded.
There is first and foremost a U.S., in this instance, a U.S. contractor that has been awarded, and that is the Navy's Facility Command Engineering. They will now come down to Grenada and go through a process of a subcontractor as to whether, based on their rules, so this is not applicable to our rules of procurement where we are receiving the money to then go through, which we would go through a tender process. In this instance, they are delivering a turnkey to us. So while there's a dollar value attached, their contractor will go through process according to their rules to get a Grenadian subcontractor or subcontractors to do the construction. We look forward in that process to as many jobs being created in Grenada and the sister island, coordinating with them wherever possible.
The projected completion date for both projects are February and March of 2021. Minister Steele says the structures will be built to resist hurricanes, earthquakes and floods. This is the National Report. More news after the break.
Prepare for hurricane. Prepare for hurricane. Make sure you have your radio and your batteries too. Waterproof flashlight candles will do. Tin stuff, garbage bag, first aid kit. Come on people, make sure you have it. Clean water in a container and a hurricane plan. Hear me no man.
Hurricane damage is beyond your control. Surviving the aftermath is up to you. Have a hurricane plan. It can save your life and your family too.
Prepare for hurricane. Your hair, prepare for hurricane.
Continuing the news, 5,156 Grenadians have benefited from the week-long visit to Grenada of the U.S. naval ship Comfort. The ship, which provided walk-in services from general surgery to dermatology, helped to ease the burden on Grenada's health sector, especially in the area of cataract surgery. Statistically, 2,366 persons received general health care, 1,925 were seen for optometry, 769 for dentistry, and more than 100 surgeries. Senior Medical Officer Dr. Francis Martin spoke to the surgeries performed during Tuesday's post-cabinet briefing.
According to the breakdown, the 90-plus surgeries that was noted are actually major surgeries. But when we look at through the family medicine and the family practice and other forms of services that required surgical procedures, we had an additional 50 plus surgical procedures. And those would include things like keloid removal, biopsies, removal of cysts, the lumps and bumps kind of issues. So when we really add those two together with the 96 surgeries, we come up to about close to 150. It's about 147 surgeries. And initially the ship had planned on giving 150 surgeries. So from that standpoint, we have accomplished our objective in terms of the surgeries.
More than a day was lost due to negative press prior to the ship's arrival. Health Minister, the Honourable Nicholas Steele, hopes people will see the merits of taking early advantage of these opportunities in the future.
We, the ministry, had to actively get involved in further public relations, getting people to give testimonials, etc., on air, to convince Grenadians that the rubbish that was being said by a few others on social media was exactly that, totally ridiculous. And thankfully at that point, people saw the facts and the truth and came out and took advantage of the opportunity. But regrettably, we lost about a day and a half in terms of having a maximum showing on the Sunday and the Monday. So the lesson there is to be cautious of what's on social media. All that's on social media isn't necessarily true. And there are naysayers who weren't even Grenadians in the beginning, who were posting stuff, but Grenadians were circulating it, that denied us as a people the opportunity for proper medical care, or some of us, because up to the last day we had large crowds there at both staging grounds. But unfortunately the team was here for a significant period, but was here for a definite period. So on the Friday afternoon, they had to close up shop, much to the regret of many Grenadians who still had not been seen to, that we now have to follow up and find ways that we can get their issues addressed. But it just shows, I think we need to be less gullible. We need to have more faith in our government and our government system and our doctors who are independent of our government and our government system.
In other news on the medical front, the General Hospital has been recognized by the Pan American Health Organization as a baby-friendly hospital, coming second behind Barbados, which has already been recognized as such. The General Hospital has been consistent with the practices, procedures, and policies of the 10 steps to breastfeeding. The Health Minister presented a plaque in recognition to hospital staff on Tuesday. Finally, organizers of the inaugural Ariza Pure Grenada Open Water Invitational say the event has surpassed their expectations. The invitational attracted more than 100 swimmers to Grandad's Beach over the weekend, 42 of them coming from the US, Sweden, and Canada. It was witnessed by scores of supporters, including Minister for Sports, Senator Nolan Cox, who commended all parties involved for making it a success.
One of the things that we know about this event that it's going to grow. We didn't spend much time together with GASA marketing it and advertising as it should because we were trying to get it within a particular window. However, it has turned out very well. I must commend GASA for the efforts. I mean, they have been doing an excellent job, and I think this is a new event on our calendar, sporting event on our calendar that is going to grow and expand. One of the things that I'm also happy about is that I think 10 swimmers from Carriacou was also part of today's event, which is very significant. Carriacou and Petitmanic have a strong swimming contingency, so I think it was good to include them as well to ensure that they get part of this experience. So this is a wonderful, wonderful event for us. I think it's gonna be massive going forward.
Health Minister, the Honourable Nicholas Steele, an avid fan of the sport, says an event of that nature in the south of the island, in particular Grandad's Beach, is long overdue, and he used the opportunity to commend GASA, Ariza, GTA, and other stakeholders.
We've had the Cross Harbour that has shown the potential. Open water has always had a potential here. This is one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. So it just seems obvious that all of this should have happened. So it's great that they're doing it. I am proud that it's happening in this constituency, but also proud to have been associated with swimming for decades.
The CEO of Ariza, title sponsor of the event, Lucia Livingston-Andal, believes with stakeholder participation and teamwork, the Open Water Invitational has the potential to grow.
We see this as a beginning of great things for Grenada, both in terms of our involvement on the international scene, and also perhaps being a catalyst for the OECS to really springboard into open water swimming in a big way.
And how satisfied are you because we're seeing a number of young swimmers?
Oh, the young people are the future of our nations. The young people is where it all begins. And we're very, very, very pleased to see the participation of the young people. And through the years, there are a number of young people who have swum and who have fallen away. And we want to encourage them to use this opportunity to get back into swimming.
The winners were awarded with medals and trophies, compliments title sponsor Ariza. And that's the National Report. I'm Leslie Ann Johnson.
And we apologize for that. And Jay, just give us a minute. Let's just quickly redo that weather. I realized that we had an audio issue. All right, that was my bad actually. So we've got tonight's minimum temperature, 25 degrees Celsius. and winds are easterly to southeasterly at 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Weather is partly cloudy to cloudy with a low chance of some light rain, decreasing in cloudiness after midnight. We've got the seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters, and the tide will be high at 11:15 p.m. And that's your weather report. Again, we want to apologize for that audio glitch a moment ago. Let's say thank you to Trevelyn, Deslin, Rebby, also Deborah, Eunice, Veron, Shireen, Mishi, Hazel, Joan and Osric, Noreen, and Patsy, Camille, Nika, Ezran, Kireen, and Allah, Trevelyn, I said Michi already, right? Dora, John, Theresa, Gwendolyn, and everyone else. Camille, I see that you're there as well. Everyone, Alistair, thank you guys. Ernesto, I see you're there as well. Thank you everyone for being on the program. We're going to have another program for you tomorrow, God's willing, same time, same place. Thank you to the viewers on WPG10 again. Everyone, thank you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, yeah! No. Good night, everyone. Jay, thanks again. The entire WPG10 team, thank you. God bless you. Have a good one. Touch base tomorrow.